You might not know the word EMAW, but they do in Manhattan, Kansas. It means every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child is a Wildcat and loves Kansas State. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jess. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kansas State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The Red Raiders offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Quickly complete. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 35, he's loose. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick strike complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They'll line up for a second down play. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Complete to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Fair catch called for and made. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offense.
And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Kansas State. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ole Miss. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Running it back, it's Paul. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The give to the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. leaves it with the back. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilkins. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quickly out to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll try the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. They'll give it on the counter. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They wanted to get that ball to the outside quickly, and it just about went the other way. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. On the ground, it's Frost. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back. It's Beal. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's right on target. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. From the gun, give on the inside. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The play action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. The Red Raiders get enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And the Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Finds a man on the left. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Moving out of the pocket. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little... Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Going up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Can anyone catch him? And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. Unloads it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Paul. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Trying to beat the D deep. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle. It's Paul. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The Wildcats get it past the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 28. Right back to the well. Shows him the stiff arm. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Wildcats! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Makes the catch. It's Wilkins. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The pull and throw off the RPO. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He wants to throw. He finds his man.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
The running back has it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The Wildcats will move the sticks. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. After run, now throw. Pulls it in. It's Tanner. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Beal. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On second down, just keeps firing. With the catch, it's Smith. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Best. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Wide receiver shows motion. Got his man on the right. Fighting off the defender. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Still looking on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll give it to the back. Fakes his man out.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
reads it, fires complete.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough space. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense is so difficult to stop, especially in this area of the field, because of this QB's running ability, whether it's between the tackles or on the perimeter on designed QB runs. They show it right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 4 over Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Best. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Best. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him. He had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Best. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. He'll throw it. Quick completion on the out.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the 1st down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the 1st. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.